A new vlog starts, something not so nice. The owners of the house which we rented out, they want to sue me because of a couch. Right now we have an appointment with a lawyer. Michael will also join us there. I will tell you the story in detail. I think with the lawyer, this is probably the best thing. It's really stunning what happened there. But, let's start the vlog. So first off, we get ready. We are already dressed. Now let's pick a perfume. What do we have here? We pick a randomly. Boundless. I don't know what it smells like. Let's just give it a try. Something more sweeter. If you know Boundless, write it down in the comments because I have no clue what is inside there. Now let's pick up Michael. What other stuff we planned? We want to buy, I want to buy a gun, and we try out to do it today. I don't know if it's possible, but as a true American, I would almost say it's part of the culture to own some guns, right? Okay, now we are ready to go. The house is coming along. Yesterday, it was Sunday, but we also worked, and we got this table. It looks quite nice. What we try to achieve is to have the same kind of tone as we use up here, the feet have the same color, this bronze tone. Now today I also have some headache. Okay, now we go. The car I haven't used in a while. Let's hope it opens. Yes. I tell you, Maserati, the MC20 is a gorgeous car.
I have one in my bathroom. Yeah. See? I have a whole coffee bar built into the wall.
But the thing is, in the US, you have, for example, this full automatic machine.
Yeah. I can do it with Wi-Fi. I can lay in bed
and
order myself a coffee, and it does it. And I can set it to wake me up in the morning with music and coffee and.
No, but this is not the way. You need to put effort in it. So over there, this is the way how you do it.
It's hard work.
That's not the American way. It's German way. That's the German way. That's the Italian way.
Yeah, you need to. First off, you need to buy a grinder. Yeah. This one,
it takes up so much room.
And it is for you. This is also a little bit dirty,
Well, it's got to have somewhere to deposit it.
Yes, right.
I feel like there's an app for this.
There's no app.
So the one I have, it's built in the bathroom. It's next to the sauna and the spa. It's really like a cool environment. You open the door and you put in the coffee beans and it grinds them for you.
Yeah.
And then it disposes of all the mess. You don't see any mess at all. It's amazing. And then you pour the milk in, and then it has the water feed.
Yeah.
And it does everything for you.
No, but this is not the way.
You have to wash the cups.
No, this is not the way. Here you need to do everything manually. If you change, let's say, if one package of beans is done, you need to alterate the grind, how fine it is. So it takes a lot of.
Do you realize you're not wearing a microphone?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, there it is.
So this is the real way.
Yeah,
this is what you get in a coffee shop.
Yeah, I think what system you had was the, as we say in England, the dog's bollocks.
Yeah,
He's got his own sauces. Come on, this is very fun. I don't have that.
Do you spray your perfume on the beans?
No.
Feel it.
But there is a trend.
Damn.
It is.
Oh, this heats it up too.
So your sauce is permanently heated.
Yeah, this needs to be heated for sure.
Yes, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's.
This is definitely fancy. I wasn't thinking I was going to need to go this fancy, but
it's hard work.
Yeah.
Look, Paul, you even have to gauge the pressure. Look at this.
Yeah.
We've got gauges on this thing.
No, do you have? If you put it, if you start it, I just took it. It also shows you the seconds. How long you need to.
I just hate feeding stuff.
This is the frother, right?
Yeah. Okay. This is precision.
The frother.
But then the thing is, you also need to get some good beans.
Yes.
Beans?
You say
Beans.
fluffer or
Beans, yeah.
Yeah.
Fluffer
you
or
need
fluffer?
you need beans in any type of coffee machine, right?
Yeah, but the good ones, the really good ones, are not available here. So many.
No, you got down in Central America.
Yeah.
The best beans to get are the ones that have gone through a monkey's system.
Oh, I've seen the video on that.
Yeah, the most expensive ones, right?
Yeah, so the monkey eats it, they eat it whole, they don't chew it, and then they poop it out. And then somebody goes and collects the poop, washes it, and it's not going near my stomach.
I feel like David Attenborough was talking about that.
But if you want to try out something, or if I can give you some.
I would love to, definitely.
That is.
I just knew that you had a good system.
But
Yeah.
I think you should get a bigger one with 2. That way, but it's just 2 cups at a time, right?
You can do it, but it's not perfect. If the thing is, in terms of pressure, this is the best one you can do for private, and then if you go 2, it's more commercial.
And this isn't that big of a unit either. I mean,
You can get bigger ones for sure. Yeah. It is also, let's say, this.
It's impressive looking.
This brand is let's say commercial. In Germany, we have some, let's say, more niche product. For example, this one has no copper heating cup. It's something, if you go to Italy, everything needs to be copper inside. This one is just stainless steel, so it's not that expensive. This one is around 4,000 or 5,000.
What difference does it make?
The Italians just swear on copper.
So interestingly, this is $4,000. The one I have was like $7,000 or $8,000.
It's the same one.
Same as yours.
Yeah.
Same one.
So
So for less money,
We're just
You
going to
get
do a
the
taste
coffee.
test.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
have to do a taste test.
we have
at
to
some
do it
point.
side by side.
Yeah.
my
Well, we got to go in his
makes-
bathroom to do that.
Yeah.
No, I want to do
I
that.
also have one in the kitchen.
Next to his gold-plated, gold-leaf toilet paper, right?
Shut up. Let's talk swimming pools.
Yes, today we are here to kind of check what are we going to do.
We're going to measure. We're going to lay out some. We're going to measure some stuff and see what would fit. In
Look,
this
he's got
backyard.
100-foot tape.
We've got the big ducker right here.
Yes.
I mean, Michael had
He's going to lose his channel with your language.
Michael just had the idea that we have a kind of beach kind of entryway, and I know you don't like the what I have right now.
Fountain.
The fountain you don't like.
The koi, one with no koi.
Yeah, but Michael has a good point. He said if I'm sitting in the office and watching outside, I mean it really looks nice, you know.
Well, you could actually where 600 feet is going to fit. I think you still got room to keep that, and then we do the pool on this side.
But we
But
can.
I think it should be the same theme.
It could, yeah.
There's nothing better. I got to tell you. Oh, you need to change the timer on my waterfall. Yeah, I'd like it in the evenings now.
Oh, okay, all
It
right.
scared the hell out of me yesterday morning. He set it that it comes on automatically. I was taking the dogs out, and it was like Niagara Falls.
Well, I'm all set. I was going to say you were sitting on the toilet making coffee.
Can you please set it for like 6:30?
Yeah.
7?
There's an app for that.
Yeah, I have the app. I tried
we
it,
can do
but
it.
couldn't figure it out.
We'll figure it
So,
out.
but
He's got the eye on
it's so nice when that huge waterfall.
Lights
you
up.
could do the same thing. He could do the same thing here, right?
Yeah, no, you've got. I mean, look at the size of those gardens.
Yeah, but let's go outside and show you. What I really would like is kind of to have it also on the left side, because left side I don't use. Here we want to on the right side we want to put the casita, so it would be lovely to kind of have it here on the left side, bundled somehow together.
Las Vegas Strip is on the left side too, so.
Yeah.
You want that view.
This
that you
focal
can't.
point is.
Yeah, he's putting a casita here, so you got to figure that up to about where we are here is gone, and then from the casita outwards, he's going to have something for the casita, like little chairs or what have you. So the pool would have to stop.
How big of the casita is it? Do you know exactly where it's
Not yet, no.
But it's about 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And it has to be.
Let's see where we're at.
15 feet. It starts 15 feet from that wall because you have to have the setback.
Okay. All right, so let's get on 15.
Real pros there.
They're starting to work.
Yeah. I mean, some guys come with the lasers. They come with a rope.
So there's your proof. Okay, so casita,
Call it.
roughly.
Call it. So if it's going to be.
I mean, you're 20 feet right here. So
It's gonna be
I don't know
bigger
if
than
you've got
that.
20 by 20 or.
That's only 400 feet.
Yeah,
He's getting 1,000.
yeah. So we can go. Well, yeah, you want to be 15 off of there too. So
You have
probably
to be.
30, 40.
So it's going to come realistically with the footing and everything.
Yeah, another 10 more that way. Okay, all right. So casita is definitely gonna be roughly about here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big size casita.
Maybe we do it a little bit smaller, but nevertheless, the left side we don't use. You know, this one dead area.
Yeah.
Okay, so where should we put it
all
then?
right. So we're definitely. I mean, option keeping this.
You don't like it.
Well, it's nice to just demo everything and just start from scratch, but no, that's established. Those lily pads look amazing. I mean, you don't see those really out here in Vegas, to be honest with you. I would pick up some little frogs to finish that off.
I mean, the fact that you like this, that says
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to take that away from a homeowner at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to everything. When we were talking of removing it, I was thinking that when we remove it and put the pool like this here until the edge.
Okay.
This was my original idea.
Right. So keeping this, obviously, you're not keeping this.
Yeah.
So dressing this up with some nice landscaping around it will make this pop a lot more than it is now. It's just not. It's kind of
It's not
weathered at the
aesthetically
moment. It
pleasing.
just needs a bit of love.
Yeah, if we can
You
get rid
could
of
clean
this
this up,
and
it'd look
put some
amazing.
Yes. Let's go, Rick. Let's go. Say 17 feet from over here. So let's see. If you got about 37 by 17, you're tickling that 600 feet pole. Square feet. Okay, come back to me.
37 by
37 by 17.
That's just a rough figure.
Yeah.
15 feet from the
So
perimeter.
instead of 37, maybe, you know, we might go 35, 34.
Yeah.
We'll adjust the length and
37
width to make
by
it fit this back
17.
area.
Yeah. With some
629.
cutouts.
It's too big.
629.
Yeah, I mean, so you're tickling. You're
35 by-
We want to. 35 by 17. 36 by 15.
35
Like,
by 15 is 595.
yeah. So you're right there.
Yes.
So
Push it right to the end.
doing some wet
Plus
deck
this,
areas.
you've got this as well.
But can we go now until the edge or no?
You can, yes.
I don't think
But-
you can.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we do a lot of pools where it's basically the trough is. They want 3 feet from a perimeter wall. This isn't a wall because it just continually goes down. There's no footings here.
Because Anthem, the other house which we saw, you remember the guy said we can go until the edge, down.
Where would you
Process.
put the spa? But the spa needs to be attached to the pool, doesn't it? Ideally.
I would ideally attach it to the pool so you can spill it in.
Right.
You've got a natural water feature now.
Right. Yeah.
So definitely.
Right. I like the spa when you see it right central coming out of your back door.
And especially you've got to have a
I
view.
don't
You've got to
like
have
that
that city
idea.
view.
What
of
is
that
spa?
The
So you're
jacuzzi,
coming out and you've got
the hot tub.
whatever,
So-
7x7 spa.
I like them to the side,
Separate.
and that way it doesn't inhibit the view of the pool.
Yeah, because maybe we can,
Goes into the spa so that you have that really.
if we do a free line pool, we can almost hide it over here, you know? Not
What?
the spa, the jacuzzi.
You don't want to hide it. You want to see it.
Okay,
And it should be raised so that it has a spillover, so you
Yeah,
have a
35?
natural fountain.
okay.
Would you say put the spa at either end of it?
Cutting into here.
It's probably going to be on this side so you can have the city view, and we're going to elevate it.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah.
and that's also probably going to be an infinity spa. I
Okay.
would highly recommend.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, do you like a larger spa?
No.
I mean, or do you just want it for
Small.
convenience?
Yeah, convenience.
Yeah, 6 by 6, 7 by 7
Yeah.
is plenty big. Yeah, once you stick it to 8, 9, and 10 foot spas, those are the bigger.
Okay. The thing is, I don't have any idea, so you need to tell me what I need to do.
We'll map this out, you know, 3D image it so you can see it with everything in place. That
Yeah.
way you can look at it over and over again
Yeah.
before you make that decision
Okay.
and we proceed. Yeah.
Now you got it running.
Yes, got it running. Adding some brand new boulders throughout that are going to blend in with the pool is going to make this pop and make the pool.
Clean it. Some Pentair lights.
Pentair lights.
Oh God.
You got 3 of those for sale.
he just
That's
he
the last
said
3.
he said to me, you need some new lights, and you've got to get the Pentair ones.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
If you
How
want them
many?
to match.
So there were 11 lights available. That was it. So he said, I ordered them for you. So I said, okay, how much do I owe you? $5,000.
What?
It's only
What?
5,000.
What?
If you want them to match your pool lights.
Yeah, $5,000
Wow.
for
Yeah.
11 little lights.
And there was nothing marked up. That was straight 5,000 to
Yeah,
5,000.
he didn't charge me any profit
Yeah.
on it. It was that's
Okay.
yeah.
That's-
But it makes a huge difference. I
Well,
mean, they're
because
wonderful,
The whole concept was let's match the pool lights.
Yeah.
So,
and it does. It works brilliantly.
but
so-
there's 3 left, so we could incorporate those for 600 each, right?
But then this one will be alone. It will not be in. It's not flowing into the pool.
It could.
no.
It could.
No, we wouldn't want to incorporate that. But what this would do is make 600 look a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Because you've got another body of water that was already signed off and
Imagine this lit up the same way as the pool at night,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have them close to each other, so
Yeah.
it looks like
yeah.
Okay, so this
you
is
gotta
the goal.
pull from here to there now.
right
So the pool will be behind
here.
the boulder.
behind the boulder.
It would be incorporated
And
where you
maybe
have
we-
a little walkway.
Yeah,
next
maybe
to it.
maybe you do like a little bridge. It looks like it's going into the
you
pool,
could do that too.
right?
Yeah.
Little bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be really cool.
Okay.
It's the next day, and look over there. Here's the crew. So he's enjoying his espresso. You see the person in the green. He is called Jesus, and he is the guy. He's building pools for over 25 years. It has been quite a while, and now let's join them. What is the plan? So here we are again, just trying to get everything ready, and we have someone new in the round.
Jesus.
And you know something about pools, or?
Man, the
little
myth,
bit, little bit.
the
Yeah.
legend.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I know, I've never met Jesus personally, but I know a lot of people that he knows for the last 20 years in the pool industry.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, 25 years. Yeah.
How many pools have you built?
Oh, I don't even count them anymore.
About.
After the 1,000, I stopped counting.
Oh wow!
Wow,
That's a lot.
1,000 pools.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
yeah,
pools.
it's a lot, yeah.
So which one is there one which you say it was the craziest or it was the most difficult one?
That would have to be a tropical pool, yeah, that we built with a lot of canary and hurricane palms.
Oh, okay.
He's probably been involved in a lot of the stuff that I was doing for years and years, and we know the same people too. So it's a small, tight community when it comes to pool building.
So one thing I have to tell you, he was a bit of a traitor, and he's also very impatient. He's already got a pool. So what do you need another pool for, Mark?
How are we all going to skinny dip in that at the same time?
Yeah, well, you can't.
Hold on, the waist down or the belly up?
Put your toes in there.
he asked for that, right?
Hey, I asked for this.
How's the coffee?
This is going down very smooth.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't want to say prices, but this is worth every penny.
Okay.
Or pound or
Whatever.
pence, or
Yeah.
whatever, wherever you're buying that machine from. Yeah, amazing.
So today we're trying to kind of get a idea, and you tell us what is possible.
Yeah. No, the design. So lagoon pool, beach entry, some rock incorporated to it, jacuzzi,
Yeah.
you know.
Question, on the beach entry, is that actual sand or
No,
it
so
just looks like
it
sand?
looks like sand.
Right,
Yeah, it'll just be all pebble tech. Yeah.
So I can chime in on that a little bit. So beach entry,
It came on.
it must be set to the time I set it for earlier. Last week.
It's working.
Beach entry, there's only so many interiors that can be exposed to Vega sun and sun and air anyways. So Pebble Tech is the only material that can come out of the water.
Yeah, pebble glass.
We'll do a
Oh,
mini,
it actually comes out of the water.
It comes out of the water.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking just like what I have.
Yeah, you think it's just a regular deck going up to.
We could do a wet
you-
deck.
you
We
could-
could
What do I
come in
have?
about 6
Yeah.
inches.
You got a wet deck. You're stepping down, but a traditional beach entry, it's sloping into the pool. So you're
Okay.
literally walking. You're not.
I was thinking.
tripping.
I was thinking. What do you call mine?
Wet
Deck. I was
Yeah.
thinking wet deck. Beach entry
Is a roll.
Yeah, but that might be bad because if you're only allowed 600 square feet, that's going to eat a lot of it, right?
Well, no, it'd
That's
be the
only
same
water.
difference.
Yeah, it's only water edge that we're gonna incorporate. For the 600.
So if you do a beach
oh, so
entry,
that doesn't count.
Yeah, no, whatever doesn't get any water will be like exposed pebble.
yeah, that'd be exposed. So you could actually add on another whatever you decide.
a good
the
idea.
whole
50
width of
feet,
this house.
yeah.
Then it's a
If
good
you
idea.
wanted, yeah.
It's a good idea.
That would be
Yeah. You could have deck chairs in
pleasing
here.
to the
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah, okay.
But it wouldn't. It'd be pleasing to the inspector as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Good idea. Is it difficult if you see now this structure, what we have here? Do you have, when you see something like this, you already have a picture in your head how you want to do it?
To incorporate it, oh yeah.
Yeah, you know how to do it now?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
Where you want to
So
put
I
the
was talking
jacuzzi?
earlier, instead of doing a full demo, he's loving it, and we're doing fake rock. Can you drill into that and chicken wire and do the steel,
Or would it be
and then
cost
create the
effective?
boulders around the existing,
Oh yeah, we can definitely change that
or
up.
throw some natural rock around the pool?
Well, we could do either, but if you want to incorporate it to artificial, we can definitely change that whole look in
Yeah.
any color we want.
and utilize some of the structure.
Yeah.
I think rather than redo it, keep it, because that's just a bigger expense if you redo it, right?
You're basically changing the structure as you're just drilling in, and you're running some rebar and chicken wire on top of that, and then you're blasting it with gunite.
But I would keep that because easier maintenance.
Yes.
It's less maintenance in the long run. You know, even the new structure will be natural rock.
Yeah.
It'll be less maintenance. Don't gotta repaint it every 3 years.
Right.
Just
So
keep
would
it.
you do natural rock or fake rock?
No, natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
So you just lost your fake rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if we talked about that earlier, last time, the maintenance on that. With the calcium out here, calcium will naturally look like a natural, what's happening to rock. Once you start getting into the fake rock, you've got calcium lines everywhere. Now you need to repainting, sealing and all that stuff. So keep that natural feel throughout this whole back
Okay.
garden.
Yeah.
But you've got all the rocks out there as
Yeah,
well.
even beyond
natural
the-
rocks, maybe it makes a lot more sense to do
Just to keep the style, yeah.
Exactly.
Is it much more expensive to use the natural rock?
You do a little bit more, but you look a lot better.
Yeah, what-
He's
What's the
rich.
long run?
No, no.
He's-
The long run is worth
you're
it.
looking at.
Yeah, the long run investment, it's going to be much more.
Okay.
Yeah,
And if you want
there's
to,
no
if you want
maintenance
to ever
on
sell
top
the
of that.
house, it's real versus
Okay.
foam, right?
And what do you say? Where should we put the jacuzzi, for example?
Well,
If
I
we,
would put it on the right side away from the water.
yeah.
I agree with that.
And for example, here on the left side, is it? I mean, is it just? Do we go behind it, or
I think you should just get a surprise.
you think so?
Yeah. I think-
Why don't you let us do it?
Ah, that's a
and
good idea.
You get do you like my pool?
Yeah,
How much do you like it on a scale of 1 to
I
10?
like it. It's.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I like it. It's.
How many?
I don't have a picture in my head, but I like it. It's good.
Okay, so if we do something along those
Yeah.
lines,
Yeah.
right, that, it would look really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
With a beach
He's
entrance.
very easy. Most customers, we would love to be as easy as this because
Yeah,
everyone
but I'm
has
not.
that.
But I'm not.
No,
So you
so if
deal
you're
with me.
involved in the
It's
He is more, you know,
it's
it
much
better.
worse
This
dealing
was
with me.
almost a trio, but this is going to be the four of us. He's going to be peeking through the little blinds,
Yeah.
and the next peek will be.
He's going to be. Why are you digging there?
Yeah,
Because I said so.
yeah. And you don't know if that's the edge of the pool, the beach entry.
Or the jacuzzi.
But it will be.
Jacuzzi.
It will be spectacular.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be
Okay.
spectacular.
Utilize the view, utilize the separate water feature. That's
Yeah.
why, move it aside from here so you've got
To-
multiple
okay.
water
The
Oh,
features.
designs
nice idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus' brain is going to blow your mind.
Okay. Okay. Good idea.
Do a
He's
drawing
already
of what it
probably
will-
mapped this backyard out and he hasn't even walked it yet.
Okay.
I mean, this is what he does.
What you
Okay.
need is somewhere where you can dip, and if you're at night in the jacuzzi, you can still look at the city without hiding on this side. Stay on this side, you still get the view. If you put the jacuzzi on that side, you're never gonna get that view.
Okay.
And
Okay.
on top of that, Jesus, the casita's going in. So you need to know where the edge of that's going to go to where then we build from that. And that's going to blend in with...
But the casita we will fit to the pool. It's not, it depends. Just do the best feature for the pool
But,
and
but
the
we know
casita.
it's going to be in that
In
rough
that area, yeah, over here, yeah.
There's
This,
plenty of yard. too,
And
over
that
there.
tree needs to go.
Plenty of yard.
Yes, that tree definitely
yeah.
needs to go.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work, yeah.
Right.
It's if he calls me, it must be something.
I feel like someone's already marked their territory. I feel like someone's already been here.
That's funny. he's like a male dog
Yeah.
on the prowl. Yeah, look.
Just cocking the leg.
But the pool, for example, would it also go here or how?
Not too far. You're
It would
gonna-
probably
you're
come
gonna
from here
run these
somewhere.
Lines. You
Ah,
don't
okay.
need to make a pocket right here.
No,
Unless you're doing another little... Yeah,
No,
no.
because it'll give it space.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be cramped. It
No,
needs
you-
to be
yeah, you
Okay.
space.
Okay.
So you make this a little bit more green than it is. This is going to move
Yeah.
or go away completely.
Yeah, this will all be gone completely.
Uh-huh.
Then, like I said before, the decking, raised or at ground level.
Put a fire.
Do the fire and all that stuff.
I think they'll keep it at ground level. I don't think raise it. Because again, if you raise anything from indoors, you'll see it and it'll block
Right.
some of.
Well, we're only talking about raising 12 inches.
I know,
or
but
2 steps.
12 inches is big.
Yeah.
Rumour has it.
So now he's talking. I want to say stuff that I'm not allowed.
I'm talking about for a pool.
The fire feature, when you get into jacuzzis and fire features, how far do you want to walk out of your back garden to go to that feature? It's nice to have that around it.
So here's the thing: when he's got his pool and it's all beautiful, he won't use a fire feature.
It's a nice. It's nice to have.
You light it once on the first day, once on the third day, and you never light it again.
Once you get that, once we get the final, we get the plans drawn, we add some fire in there, then we can tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
But I think we're so close to getting to that point now.
Okay.
We do some fire to where that backdrop, and you got some fire each side. Yeah, I'm getting excited
We'll
now.
talk about the fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting excited.
Let's say cheerio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You can't tell everybody everything
Yeah.
in one video.
Yeah.
Can you do more of these?
Press that like button and
Yeah.
subscribe.
yes, you know how it is.
And you'll be seeing more of these guys.
Yeah.
So
We wait for the estimate then, and for some drawings.
Yeah. Drawings
Yes.
first, then talk some numbers.
Okay.
the numbers come with the drawing. So that's
Well,
they're going to show something amazing.
No, you
It's
might
only
wanna
$1 million.
change something. Drawings first. You change something. If you don't,
But we
numbers
need to
like
work-
1 minute after.
We need to work within some parameters.
Yes,
right?
true.
So I think 150 grand.
Max.
149,990 is.
Yeah. Okay, let's check it out. I'm excited. Let's wait. And when do you think you have it? Nice. Oh, wow. Okay,
Brilliant.
fast.
And
So,
those
guys are
because
ready,
now
right?
we're
Yeah.
limited to 600. It's almost quicker to come up with those numbers. It's just like, okay, we're going to maximize 600. So now we need 600 feet of gunite, plaster,
Yeah.
steel.
'Cause that's all you can have.
Exactly. So
okay, nice.
those numbers are quicker to come up with.
Okay.
It's all the little features and the
Being
pool
creative,
equipment.
exactly. You
Yeah.
gotta be creative.
Pool equipment and everything else added to that. Little fire features.
Palm trees.
Palm trees.
Yeah.
I know how much
Yeah.
palm trees cost. I just bought some.
So another
They're
thing,
expensive.
you don't want to wait till the last minute for palm trees because where am I getting them from?
I can get him palm trees free.
Yeah, but on top of that, free's good. There's nothing like 350 free.
Yeah.
But the palm tree needs to be planted before
That's
you dig
what
in this
costs-
massive hole.
So
Yeah.
that's what costs the money. So I can get you the trees, but you have to go or send someone to dig it out of the ground, transport it, and plant it.
Okay.
But
And guarantee it.
there's no guarantee. It's not if it's free.
Okay, we are
Alrighty.
excited. Then let's wait, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye.